And gentlemen, welcome back to episode 23 of Universe Mode. We are still here at Money in the Bank, getting ready for our next round. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy part one? If so, hit that like and subscribe, and we've got more on the way. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly take on Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. This is set to be an exciting match, ladies and gentlemen, a great tag team contest. Undisputed Era making their way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to get a big tag team win here against the World Tag Team Champions in DIY. Undisputed Era led by Adam Cole. Adam Cole failed to qualify for Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen, but the Undisputed Era did not fail in their attempts to get the attention of the current World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, DIY have been successful in defending those World Tag Team Championships against Gallus thus far. This will be their second real tag title defense. Undisputed Era thus far, they've shown up on SmackDown. They've beaten the Judgment Day. DIY beating Gallus. I say these teams are about even, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall and is for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 410 pounds, the United Kingdom. And their opponents at a combined weight of 400 pounds, the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
This tag team match, ladies and gentlemen, might be match of the night. Let these two teams run away with this match, and you're going to have an absolute classic on your hands for those World Tag Team titles. This part of the episode may only be one match long, ladies and gentlemen. Bell rings and Bobby Fish immediately goes for Tommaso Ciampa, nailing Ciampa in the head with huge kicks, but Ciampa with a reversal, a kick to the gut. Lifting up Bobby Fish and drives him down with a knee. Bobby Fish lifted up. Thrown to the corner. Tag in. Johnny Gargano. Ciampa gonna give him a assisted toss. Who comes down on Bobby Fish. Gargano throwing Bobby Fish into the corner. Bounces his head off the turnbuckle. But a huge elbow from Bobby Fish. And Bobby Fish taking Ciampa out as well. Huge elbow to the head of Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano stopping Bobby Fish from making a tag to Kyle O'Reilly. Huge German suplex takes down Fish. And O'Reilly on the ring ropes, taken out by Gargano now. Fish and Gargano dead even. And Bobby Fish tossing Gargano out of the ring. Bobby Fish strikes to Gargano. But Gargano using the ropes to hang up Bobby Fish. Gargano being thrown into his own corner by Fish. Elbow out of the corner. Kicked into the gut. Gargano throwing Fish into the corner. Tag made to Tommaso Ciampa. Double super kick to Bobby Fish, who gets the hot tag on Kyle O'Reilly immediately. Flying clothesline from Ciampa takes down O'Reilly as he gets into the ring. O'Reilly lifted up. And guillotine locked in on Kyle O'Reilly, who instantly fights his way out from Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa lifted up by Kyle O'Reilly, who drapes him on the ropes, takes him down. Kick away from Ciampa to O'Reilly. O'Reilly thrown into the corner by Ciampa. And Ciampa gonna target the arm of Kyle O'Reilly now. Elbow to the head. Kick to the gut. DDT to Ciampa. And Kyle O'Reilly stopping the hot tag from being made with kicks to the head of Tommaso Ciampa. Attacking the leg of Ciampa yet again. Ciampa being lifted up. Kicks to the legs. Stops him. Huge knee to the chin of Ciampa. Followed by a backhand from Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly going to assault the knees of Tommaso Ciampa here. Trying to keep Ciampa out of this match. Any means necessary. Tries to throw Ciampa into the corner, but Ciampa with the reversal. Ciampa going to hang O'Reilly's leg. Kick to the leg. Kick to the gut. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly lifted up. Huge suplex into a pin. Going for it. Can Tommaso Ciampa? No, he cannot get it. Only a count of one. But Ciampa ducks a punch from Bobby Fish. Tommaso Ciampa trying to throw O'Reilly into the corner. O'Reilly throwing Ciampa in instead. And O'Reilly taking out Gargano from the ring apron. Keeping Ciampa alone. Ciampa gonna fight his way out. Kick to the gut of Ciampa. O'Reilly with a punch to the head. But Ciampa with an elbow to the head. O'Reilly throws Ciampa into the ref. Followed by a massive elbow upside the head. Kyle O'Reilly lifting up Ciampa here. Ciampa lifted up and dropped down onto a knee from Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly going for a pin, but the ref distracted. And Ciampa kicks out before the ref can see. Tag made to Gargano. Gargano hung on the ropes by Kyle O'Reilly. Turns his attention to Ciampa. Takes Ciampa down with an elbow. Turns his attention back to Gargano. Lifts Gargano up. And takes down Johnny Gargano. Gargano trying to go off the ropes. Doesn't get anyone, no one home. Kyle O'Reilly charged up, but a kick to the gut puts him in his place. Johnny Gargano with a combination kick to the gut. Goes over the shoulder. Nails the cutter. Throws Kyle O'Reilly into the ropes. O'Reilly lifted up by Johnny Gargano. Signature maneuver from Gargano to Kyle O'Reilly. Tags in Ciampa. Ciampa now charged up. Ciampa lifting O'Reilly up. Throws O'Reilly into the corner. Looks like we're going to get a double team maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like they're going to meet in the middle. Right on Kyle O'Reilly, going for the pin here. But Bobby Fish right there to make the save, keeping the match alive. But Kyle O'Reilly, serious damage done. Elbow to the gut of Johnny Gargano. Gargano throwing him into the corner. Gargano with the DDT to Kyle O'Reilly's head into the corner. Huge elbow to the knee. Gargano going off the ropes, nails the moonsault onto Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly thrown into the corner. Tag made. Another double team maneuver, drop kick from Ciampa. Bobby Fish with a huge elbow to the side of the head of Ciampa. And now Kyle O'Reilly has the advantage. Huge clubbing blows to the head of Ciampa. Ciampa back to his feet. Lifts up and slams down Kyle O'Reilly, who tags in. Bobby Fish, kick to the gut of Ciampa, but Ciampa ducks another kick. Clubbing blows from Ciampa to Bobby Fish. Ciampa tried to take out O'Reilly. O'Reilly moved out of the way. Throws Bobby Fish into the corner. Huge strike to the head of Bobby Fish, followed by a kick to the leg. And a huge forearm to the head of Bobby Fish. Tommaso Ciampa lifting Fish up. Throws Fish in the corner. Fish with the reversal. Throw him into the corner instead. Takes him out of the ropes. And Bobby Fish going to lock up the ankle of Tommaso Ciampa. Looked like Bobby Fish was going for his finish, but Ciampa reversed it. Huge knee to the chin of Bobby Fish. Tag made to Johnny Gargano. DIY trying to keep each other fresh while they deal damage to Undisputed Era here. Stomp to the arm of Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish lifted up. Thrown into the corner. And Gargano with the DDT onto the turnbuckle to Bobby Fish. Tags Ciampa back in. Stomp to the arm of Bobby Fish. Ciampa with a knee to the back of Bobby Fish now. Rolls Bobby Fish through, lifts up the leg, going for the pin here. Can Ciampa retain the titles? Bobby Fish stays alive, kicking out at 2. But it took a lot more out of Bobby Fish. Fish has to roll out of the ring, back into the ring. Takes the advantage, elbowed into the back of Ciampa, throws him to the ropes, lifts him, drops him onto a knee. Going for a quick pin here. Can he get a pin over the tag champion? Johnny Gargano comes in like a ball of fire, nails a drop kick to Bobby Fish. Adam Cole distracting Tommaso Ciampa, who takes a huge kick to the head from Fish. But Ciampa fighting out, lifts Fish up, throws Bobby Fish into the corner. Tag made to Johnny Gargano. Looks like they're going to meet in the middle yet again. This time on Bobby Fish, and they bust him wide open. Going for the pin. But this time Kyle O'Reilly was there to make the save. Elbow to the back of Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly thrown out of the ring. Johnny Gargano going to target the arm. Johnny Gargano tagging again. Tommaso Ciampa. Stomp to the back. More stomps to the chest of Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish rolls through, drops Ciampa. Lifts the leg. Takes Ciampa down. Continues to assault the leg of Tommaso Ciampa. And an elbow to the knee of Ciampa. Stomping on Ciampa's knee yet again. Bobby Fish trying to wear out the legs of Ciampa, who takes out Johnny Gargano on the ring apron. Kyle O'Reilly ducks down. Kyle O'Reilly grabs Ciampa. Throws Ciampa back into the ring, feeding him to Bobby Fish. With a kick to the gut, but Ciampa with the reverse. Fish with the reverse. Bobby Fish going for a quick pin here in the corner. But Ciampa able to kick out at 1. Bobby Fish lifting up Tommaso Ciampa. But Ciampa catches the leg of Bobby Fish, drops him down to the canvas. Tommaso Ciampa lifting up Bobby Fish. Throws him into the corner. Kick to the gut. And a stomp on the throat of Bobby Fish here from Tommaso Ciampa. Blackheart using every advantage he can to stay into this match. Bobby Fish throwing Ciampa into the corner. Bobby Fish, that judo MMA background of Bobby Fish coming into hand. Continues to assault Tommaso Ciampa, going for a pin. Johnny Gargano breaking up the pin attempt. Bobby Fish setting up for his finish on Tommaso Ciampa. He's been unsuccessful thus far. Not unsuccessful that time. Nails Ciampa in the head. Going for the pin. Quickly on Ciampa. Going for it. But Ciampa able to kick out at 2. More kicks to the head of Tommaso Ciampa, keeping Ciampa weak. Bobby Fish now busting Ciampa open with more kicks to the head. Ciampa fighting out of it. Carrying Bobby Fish to the corner, bounces his head off the turnbuckle. Ciampa with a huge elbow off the corner. Ciampa getting fired up here. Tries to throw Fish into the corner. Fish with the reversal. Bobby Fish with elbows into the corner on Ciampa. Tag made to Kyle O'Reilly. Huge leg drop to Ciampa, followed by a stomp to the arm. And now a knee to the back of Ciampa. And again, Kyle O'Reilly setting up Ciampa for the finish. Ciampa's up on the shoulders of Kyle O'Reilly, but Ciampa slips out. Ciampa throwing Kyle O'Reilly into the corner. Tag to Johnny Gargano for the 3rd time. They're going to meet in the middle. Nail it on Kyle O'Reilly, going for a pin. But Bobby Fish there to break it up yet again. Johnny Gargano throwing Bobby Fish to the ropes, throws him outside the ring. Gargano takes down Kyle O'Reilly, went for the Gargano escape. O'Reilly reversed it. Johnny Gargano carrying Kyle O'Reilly to the corner, busts O'Reilly open now. Kick to the leg of Kyle O'Reilly. Johnny Gargano setting up for a suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now becomes, what does the Undisputed Era have to do to get back into this match? Everything they've done thus far has been countered by the tag champions. But what do the tag champions have to do to put this match to bed? Ciampa off the ropes. Huge elbow to Kyle O'Reilly. Ciampa going for a suplex on O'Reilly, who slips out. Lifts Ciampa up, takes him down. But Ciampa with a combination takes Kyle O'Reilly right back out of the match. Tag made to Johnny Gargano, the fresher man in the match. The less injured man kicks. And a stiff combination from O'Reilly. O'Reilly lifting up. Johnny Gargano nails Gargano with the finish, going for the pin here. Johnny Gargano survives, kicking out at 2. And now a kip up from Johnny Gargano. Gargano up, suplex to Kyle O'Reilly. Johnny Gargano going off the ropes, nails a moonsault onto Kyle O'Reilly, going for a pin here. Can he retain the championships? He does, ladies and gentlemen. DIY.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
Ladies and gentlemen, DIY successfully retained their tag titles yet again against the Undisputed Era. Blood and sweat. But in the end, DIY was successful. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles takes on the Fiend Bray Wyatt in a no-holds-barred match.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles has to be ruining the day he defeated Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship. Ever since Bray Wyatt has returned, he has made a beeline for no one, and I mean no one, except for AJ Styles. And now AJ Styles may have unleashed a monster that he was completely unprepared to face from the beginning. The darkest side of Bray Wyatt has come to play with AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen. And the question that AJ Styles has to have is, what can he possibly do to defeat the Fiend? Beating Bray Wyatt was one thing, but beating the Fiend, the Fiend is a whole other monster, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles looks ready, but the Fiend contemplating his next move already before the match has even begun. Fiend misses a clothesline. AJ Styles takes the Fiend down, gonna try and lock in a submission quickly to take out Bray. Bray rolls through. The Fiend with a kick to the gut quickly. In a quick combination, lifting up AJ. Spikes him onto a knee. The Fiend targeting the arm, targeting the fingers of AJ Styles. Stomps away. Stomp to the arm. Now Bray Wyatt gonna lock in a head hold on AJ. AJ breaks out, but the Fiend with a combination. AJ with a kick to the gut. Tossing the Fiend to the corner. The Fiend throwing AJ kicked upside the head. AJ throwing the Fiend to the corner. Huge body off the body. Splash into the corner. AJ throwing the arm of Bray Wyatt down, going off the ropes. Huge knee to the head. And I think there's blood under that mask, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles quickly pulls out a table. AJ Styles with a punch to Bray Wyatt. Tosses Bray to the corner. Bray ducks under. AJ rolls through, takes down Bray Wyatt. AJ Styles attacking the arm of Bray Wyatt. Targeting. But Bray Wyatt with a huge knee to the gut. Bray Wyatt carrying AJ into the corner now. Bounces his head off the turnbuckle. Chokes him out. Continuing to choke him, and the ref doesn't have to get involved because this match is a no-holds-barred match. These two men can do whatever they want to one another. AJ Styles blocks the leg, drops Bray Wyatt, stomp to the arm. Huge knee upside the head to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt being lifted up here. Bray Wyatt carried to the ropes, hung up on the ropes. AJ Styles lifting Bray up. Drapes Bray over the top rope, going for a pin on Bray Wyatt. Only gets a count of one on Bray. AJ Styles outside the ring, goes under the ropes yet again. Pulls out a shovel. How ironic, ladies and gentlemen. How ironic. AJ Styles bouncing the shovel off the back. AJ Styles going for a pin on the Fiend here. Only gets a 2 count. AJ Styles with a calf crusher locked in on Bray, but Bray Wyatt on the ropes, but it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. This match, no holds barred, ropes don't break anything. Bray Wyatt breaks out regardless. Bray Wyatt now with the shovel and drives it into the gut of AJ, and now bounces it off to AJ's head multiple times. Busting AJ open with the shovel. Slamming it down onto AJ. AJ rolls out of the ring, trying to get a little distance, trying to get to safety. There is no safety around the Fiend, ladies and gentlemen. The Fiend gonna drag AJ Styles back into the ring, slams him down face first. The Fiend getting ready. Doing the spider walk here, ladies and gentlemen. The Fiend sets the spider walk up. AJ trying to get back to his feet, but Bray Wyatt catches him. Sister Abigail reversed by AJ, who throws the Fiend into the corner and throws the Fiend down. AJ Styles going under the ring. Pulls out a steel chair and immediately tosses it on the floor. Both men back in the ring. AJ Styles rolls through, takes down Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt throwing AJ outside the ropes. Punch to the head. Bray Wyatt lifting up AJ Styles. Nails him back first onto the apron. But AJ Styles with a calf crusher on the outside. This won't win AJ the match, but it will do damage to the Fiend. AJ Styles getting his head cracked by the Fiend now. The Fiend throwing AJ back into the ring. Goes in after him. Grabs that shovel yet again. Bouncing it off the legs of AJ Styles. Rolls AJ over. Going for a pin here. AJ able to kick out at 2. The Fiend hasn't done yet enough to AJ Styles. The veteran AJ Styles nailed with a mandible claw. The mandible claw in on AJ. And the Fiend now going for the pin. But AJ able to kick out yet again. Bray Wyatt, the darkest part of Bray Wyatt, lifting up AJ Styles, carries him over to the apron, bounces his head off the turnbuckle post. He grabs the shovel yet again, goes outside the ring, back into the ring, back out of the ring. AJ, I think, meant to go for a dive outside, missed trajectory. Either way, Bray thrown into the ropes. AJ ducks under, hops over, goes through, German suplex to the Fiend, who's quickly getting back to his feet. AJ takes advantage, throwing the Fiend to the ropes, lifts him up. AJ Styles going for Styles Clash here on the Fiend, going for the pin. The Fiend kicking out at 2. AJ Styles with a kick to the ribs of the Fiend, throws the Fiend to the ropes, lifts him up yet again for the Styles Clash. AJ Styles nails a second Styles Clash in a row, going for the pin. But the Fiend kicks out yet again. The Fiend with elbows to the gut of AJ Styles. More elbows from AJ to Bray. Bray blocks a punch and locks in a chokehold on AJ Styles. Chokehold middle of the ring. But AJ gonna fight out of it. The Fiend back to his feet quickly. But AJ rolls down, takes the Fiend down, back to his feet yet again. AJ tries it again. Kick to the chest. Kick to the gut. Neck breaker incoming. Takes down the Fiend. AJ going off the middle rope. Body to body. Huge moonsault going for the pin here on Bray Wyatt. But Bray Wyatt kicking out at 2. AJ Styles looking desperate. Kick to the arm of the Fiend. The Fiend thrown to the ropes. The Fiend with a massive comeback clothesline on AJ Styles. Huge punch to the gut. AJ Styles with a combination ends with a clothesline. But the Fiend with the roll up on AJ. AJ kicking out at 2, staying alive. The Fiend gonna target the face, raking the eyes. Elbow to the back, throws AJ to the ropes, lifts him up and slams him down. The Fiend going for a quick pin here on AJ Styles. Can he get the win here? And the Fiend does. The sheer brutality of the Fiend getting him the win.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt!
And with that win, ladies and gentlemen, I believe Bray Wyatt has done all he wants to AJ Styles. I believe they should now be even. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line between Ilya Dragunov and Gunther in a steel cage.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Say what? Oh yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, this all started when Gunther decided to call his shot for the world title by attacking the world champion Ilya Dragunov. Constant brawls, constant assaults, constant attacks. But Ilya has not backed down since. He's not backed down one time when it comes to Gunther. Ladies and gentlemen, Ilya Dragunov has beaten LA Knight and Rey Mysterio in defense of that world championship around his waist. Ilya Dragunov looks to do the same with an old nemesis, an old foe in Gunther. But can Ilya do it in a steel cage, ladies and gentlemen? The steel cage, that's the unanswered question in all of this. How will the cage play a part? Ladies and gentlemen, you can win this match not by pinfall, not by submission, but by escaping the cage. You can pin your opponent, you can make your opponent submit, but all one of these opponents have to do is climb out of the cage, and they'd be the new world champion in Gunther's case.
Introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther! And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Ilya Dragunov!
The cage is being lowered, ladies and gentlemen, as this match prepares to begin. Ilya Dragunov gonna have a hard time dealing with Gunther and the steel cage at the same time. Gunther thrown into the corner, and Ilya starts the match with a stiff punch. Gunther meets him with his own. Gunther lifting up Ilya, carries him over, and hangs him up on the ropes. Stomp to the arm. Gunther lifting Ilya up. Suplex down to Ilya. And Gunther immediately trying to escape the cage. Not wasting any time, trying to immediately win the world title by escaping the cage early. Ilya catches him. Ilya, powerbomb position to Gunther. Nails Gunther with the powerbomb early. Gunther kicking Ilya away. Gunther slamming Ilya's head down. Stomp to the arm. Kick to the ribs. And again. And again. Followed by a kick to the head. And again. But Ilya getting huge chops to the chest from Gunther. Gunther attacking the arm of Ilya Dragunov now. Punch to the head. Gunther with a German suplex trying to run away with this match. Off the ropes. Huge body splash onto Ilya. And the world champion is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Ilya back to his feet. Tosses Gunther right into the cage, ladies and gentlemen. Gunther, the first man to touch the cage. And Ilya with a huge chop of his own to Gunther's chest. Followed by a kick to the back. But Gunther with a kick to the head. Trying to take control of this match yet again. Slamming Ilya's head down onto the canvas. Going for a pin here. Ilya kicking out at one. Gunther tried to make a quick pin attempt. Ilya fighting his way out. Shot to the back. Followed by a massive clothesline that takes down Gunther. Ilya now climbing the cage. Ilya tried to escape the cage as well. Ilya realizing he may have been in more trouble against Gunther. Gunther with a power bomb now on Ilya. Gunther lifting Ilya up, but Ilya with the reversal on Gunther. Gunther throwing Ilya into the corner. Blocks a chop, kick to the gut. And Ilya setting Gunther up for a power bomb here. Nails it. Going for a pin on Gunther early. Only gets a count of one on Gunther. Gunther tried to roll away to safety, but there is no safety inside a steel cage. Ilya lifted up and draped on the ropes. Gunther with another big body splash to Ilya. Ilya with a kick to the head of Gunther. Knee to the gut of Ilya. Ilya being thrown to the ropes. Ducks under. Goes underneath. Huge German from Gunther to Ilya. And Gunther gonna pose. Kick to the gut. Ilya blocks a punch. Nails his chop. Stiff combination. Knees to the gut. Ilya back in this match. Ilya setting up for Torpedo Moscow. Can he nail it on Gunther? He does not. Gunther moves out of the way, but Gunther misses a big boot. Ilya with an elbow to the back, throws Gunther to the ropes, lifts up, kick to the head. Gunther with a roll-up on the world champion. But a kick out before the count of one. Gunther going off the ropes again. Yet another body splash, trying to wear down the ribs and body of the world champion. World champion ducks under Gunther's assault. Kick to the leg. Ilya throwing Gunther to the ropes, lifts up, drops down Gunther. Going for a quick pin on the number one contender. Only a count of two before Gunther kicked out. Gunther charged up. Gunther trying to get back to his feet. Ilya being thrown into the cage now by Gunther, who's taking firm control of this match. Gunther setting up for his power bomb into a pin combination on the world champion, who kicks out at one. Ilya Dragunov kicked out at one, but Gunther gonna climb the cage. Gunther probably realizes if he's kicking out at 1, it's time to duck out. Gunther on top of the cage now. Gunther trying to make his way down. Ilya's still down in the corner. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new world champion. Ilya couldn't get to him in time. We've got a new world heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
Ladies and gentlemen, Ilya was down in the corner after that power bomb, couldn't get back to his feet. He may have kicked out at 1, but Gunther didn't need to cover him again. He didn't need to hit him with another power bomb. Instead, Gunther climbs the cage, drops down, and gets the world title. I don't think this rivalry between Ilya and Gunther is over yet, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to have to wait until the next part, the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to end the episode here. We're going to give the main event its own episode, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around for part 3 of episode 23 of Money in the Bank. I've been your host, the King Chiron. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming to hang out. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more match. We've got the main event yet to go. But we'll do that on the next part, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, take care and have a beautiful, beautiful day.